Time since it's launched. Two sides swapping ends, bright sunshine. And Boubacar Kamara. And the other thing I spoke to Steven Gerrard about was the business that they'd done, and he said, he thought that Villa hadn't got the credit for getting the likes of Carlos and Kamara through the door very, very quickly, if you like. Yeah,
it doesn't matter about very, very quickly. I think they're two quality players, aren't they? So, I think there's one or two people thinking, hopefully that we'll make another couple of signings, but I think those two bits of business have been great business. Kamara, and to be fair, both of them have just slotted in seamlessly.
No, they both look very, very effective, and that's maybe one of the reasons that Diego Carlos has been named a vice-captain by Steven Gerrard for the forthcoming season. So it's Rennes that are going to get the game off and underway. 8 French under 17, 18, 19 and 20 international. Better for some there, left-hand side. Wheezing there with a challenge, and the Rennes player goes to ground. First time volley forward. Laborde onto it and gets in a tangle with Esri Konsa. It's a free kick to Villa, and Konsa has stayed down.
Yeah, it's well read there by Konsa.
Very calm, doesn't he, Diego Carlos?
He does, yeah, he does.
Swung in, needed a bit more height on over halfway now. He might go all the way here. It's Terrier into the penalty box, pulls it back through the first couple of players. Still loose. And still Rennes have it. Laborde takes it short. Whipped in. It's a dangerous ball and it's gone in. And Rennes have the lead in the early stages. And it's Arthur Theatre blasting it in from close range. It's a short corner routine. And the delay behind the ball. Konsa has it. There's Watkins making a nuisance of himself. I thought he was doing well. With a loose ball there and Rennes nearly onto it. Martin is quickly out of Truffert. So the ball forward, there's more danger here for Aston Villa. Laborde with a cross into the near post. It's hooked over the top. And more danger for Villa. The referee's whistle blew back in a good area for them, but Villa have got it back with Villa skipper again. Floating the cross in, doesn't reach its target. It's not from Aston Villa. He comes across, but it's again Rennes go back. Mandanda had to be really nodded out to the left. It's a cross from Leon Bailey, and it's gone in. Into the turf, and maybe that distracted the goalkeeper Mandanda. But Leon Bailey carries on, underlining his claim to a starting place against Bournemouth. It's 1-1. Leon Bailey.
It's the best spell of play since the game began for this Aston Villa team.
Coutinho. For Truffert, but Cash gets there first. It'll give and go, but the return just couldn't quite get on. Getting away from Bailey. Laborde goes left. There's Coutinho for Aston Villa. Past the first challenge, that'll be a foul. And a free kick to Aston Villa side. Cross got a deflection. Watkins just got underneath his boots, and Mandanda able to collect. Takes it out to Cash. Rennes have it, and it might go out for a corner. And Kamara got the last touch on that. Right, so that one's curling, and there's again lots of pushing and shoving. The referees spotted it. It was a wicked delivery. Martinez stays down, but it's not bad delivery in there. And the header loops towards goal, but no trouble for comes in looking for Watkins. It's knocked away. Kamara sends it forward. Here is Watkins, turns, goes to ground. It's a free kick, promising position. Major pleases innocence, but the referee's not going to be interested. It'll be a free kick to Aston. Beats the wall, and goalkeeper watched it. He was beaten, all ends up Mandanda. And Coutinho nearly gave Aston Villa the lead there in spectacular style. It's a warm over in Rennes at the moment. You tell that by the amount of fans that have gone topless.
Keeping Bournemouth guessing, I'm sure. We've got quite, it just shows the strength of our squad, doesn't it? When you've still got the likes of Chambers, who isn't here, Mings.
Major seems to be pulling the strings for the home side. Rennes still have it, even though I think they wanted a free kick. Cross is blocked. The man in a red shirt stays down. Some tasty challenges beginning to fly in there on Cash. That
Don't mind having it in tight spaces.
forward to Watkins for Coutinho again. Ball infield. Douglas Luiz. Cash on the overlap. Goes for goal. And whether that took a deflection, we'll wait and see. But it's gone out for a corner. But Cash getting forward with the shot that time.
Yeah. No such thing.
True, it's short. Well, there's a shot or a cross there, and it's gone out for a goal kick either way. And 1-1 to the near post area for Major. Goes for the byline, crossing on the Rennes defence on his own at the moment. He's got Bailey in the penalty box. He's done ever so well there, Ollie Watkins. Not much in the way of options, but he's got Aston Villa a corner.
Yeah, good strength from Ollie Watkins.
Floated in. There's a queue of Aston Villa players there, but the whistle goes. It's a free kick to Rennes. Throw into Rennes. Conser does well there. Ball into the near post. Still support. All that during the interval on Villa TV. McGinn pushed to the ground. It's not a bad ball, that. And Bailey is chasing it. He's got the pace and he's got there first now. Can he make it 2-1? Goalkeeper gets a touch. He's still going now for Watkins. Taken off his toes. Scenes of the kit launch that took place. Villa in the middle of the park. They've got options arriving on the left-hand side. They've gone right and sitting quite deep at the moment. That's a great ball. Great ball. Into the byline. Oh, and the flag's gone up. There's a one. Flick on there, but Villa right. Coutinho involved now.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Here come Villa again. Bailey doing well, holding him up, trying to win the ball back, and it's a little bit over enthusiastic for the referee's liking. Truffert on the Rennes real match feel, if you like. All flicked on. Luiz closing into the penalty box. Chip to the far post, just slightly over. Cash carries on. Always the far. Laborde chases. Villa. Rennes hassling on the edge of the Villa penalty box here. Luiz helping out, but he loses out as well. And a shot mentioned earlier that Steven Gerrard wants to get some. Here it comes, and it's a free header in it. It's Theatre again.
Yeah.
Fortunately for Villa, he goes over the top and out for a kind of grown into it and found their rhythm. And goal. And Ian Taylor half time. 1-1.
Yeah, I think like I said, we've grown as the game's gone on, got better as the game's gone on. A good goal, although albeit it was probably not hit as well as Bailey would have liked. I thought
during the interval, he's a striker. Whether he's replaced Gaetan Laborde, we'll have to wait and see. Shirasi on as Villa get the second half off and underway. Carlos for Martinez again. Keep getting the ball forward, but error set Cash away. Battling for very good with a cross in there. It's not properly dealt with by Janelle Belusian. He's on the two centre halves as McGinn is left in a heap on the floor, but it's a free kick in the box. 3 red shirts in front of him. Right hand side. Borigod digs out a cross. It's a dangerous looking. Gonna win it back. It's McGinn doing. Borigod. It's a dangerous ball. Dr. Terrier. Shot from distance. Well, that's not going to trouble anybody. For a goal kick. 1-1 it stays.
Yes.
And Rennes still threatening. Shirati with a give and go. McGinn has it. That's a good looking ball for Watkins. Oh, he's put it wide. Great work from John McGinn. He span away from his defender. Cross into the far. Little turn around the corner for Philippe Coutinho now. Snaffle out of it, has it. That's a good looking cross to the far post as well. Wicked cross from John McGinn. Waits for Luca Dean to try and join in. Nearly got the better of Traore. Cash. Here he is. Deep cross. Challenged by Luca Dean. No foul, says the referee. Space towards the left-hand side for Rennes now. Effort goes wide, it's a goal kick. I think Martinez had it covered had it been on target anyway. The first real effort in anger from Rennes. Swung into the far post. Mandanda comes off his line to claim and bundles over Luca Dean, but it's okay, all smiles. 1-1 it stays. It again. It's adjust to a Falcons, and now Coutinho arriving. Bailey into the penalty box, fizzes it across. Mandanda wasn't near it and it wasn't far away from Leon Bailey. Got plenty of power on it. And it can't have been far away from 2-1 to Aston Villa. Rubenham also coming on. So Rennes coming forward. Ball into the middle of the park and there's a man free here with a shooting chance. Great save, Martinez. It was Benjamin Beauregard that had the chance in his left boot, but Martinez diving down to his left. Diego Carlos sees a run on the right hand side, but Martinez. It's a dangerous ball. Young now. Chance to send a crossing, a good looking one it is, just slightly too close to the goalkeeper. Mandage. Oh, it is an effort at goal. Ollie Watkins. Into pressure from Balassian. Watkins does well. He's got the ball. He's pulled back there, just outside the penalty box. It's a free kick to Aston Villa.
Yeah, he does well. Does well. Uses his strength. Got to say, it's
in the back four at the moment. Long ball cross field. To Ashley Young. It's a good ball in there as well, and Archer was closest to. It's gone out for a corner to Aston Villa. That was some nice football on the Villa. Coutinho, Ashley Young, good looking ball. They're queuing up at the far post, and it's gone in. And I think it's Diego Carlos at the touch of the far post. All smiles that time. It's Villa's turn to pull the short corner trick out of the hat, and Diego Carlos could have been any one of three that nodded it in, and it's Carlos, and it's 2-1 to Aston Villa. Walsall, 1-0 victory over Leeds. What it is that sends it into that far post area, and well, it hit Ashley Young and kind of got underneath his boots, but he's got it away. Ramsey might go all alone. Ramsey, very narrow angle. Sanson turns. Archer will chase this keeper, but not the woodwork. Wait. I'll make him a couple of challenges and
plenty of pre-seasons where you've done well pre-season.
The right hand side cross comes in now. It's a dangerous one towards the far post, and Girastra makes a move for him. Got Ings at the bottom of your picture, just play behind.